We'll catch them later. Hello, this is Mike Fay with Calvin Castine, and we're at Northeastern Clinton Central School for girls CVAC soccer action between the visiting Beekmantown Eagles and the Lady Cougars from Northeastern. For the Eagles, number 2, Sammy Blake. Number 3, Emily Ray. Number 4, Karen Castine. Number 6, Erica Covey. Number 7, Jocelyn Curry. 8, Bianca Branham. 9, Jamie Lavarnway. 10, Rachel McDougall. Number 11, Jessica Kupow. Number 12, Erin McLean. 13, Kristen Dio. 14, Shauna Clancy. 15, Jamie Kupow. 16, Nicole Devins. 18, Jen Haynes. 19, Chesney Penfield. 21, Shannon LaFamme. 23, Katie Relation. And in goal, Tiffany Williams. The Eagles are coached by John McCarty. For Northeastern, number 1, Megan Casey. Number 2, Trish Gooley. Number 3, Elise LaFountain. Number 4, Ashley Walter. Number 5, Ashley Burtz. Number 6, Lauren Kavanaugh. 7, Brenda Bailey. 8, Haley Desereau. 10, Margie Fay. 12, Christy Favreau. 13, Brandy Bowman. 14, Brandy Sample. 21, Rachel Dutil. Number 22, Jenna Brassard. 23, Debbie Trombley. 24, Amanda Clark. Number 25, Anna Boardman. And in goal for the Lady Cougars, Chantel Cardan. Cougars are coached by Josie Gilroy, assisted by Rob Francis and Sarah Dupie. Referees for tonight's contest, Jim Schutz, and we'll catch the second one in a few minutes. The game is a couple of minutes old as of right now. Northeastern so far has pretty much dominated. This is the second time the teams have faced. First one was a 4-0 victory for Northeastern in that Parker Brother Lady Cougar Classic tournament to start off the season. A game that Northeastern dominated the game, and Ashley Walter got 4 goals, got all 4 goals. And there's a shot, a tough shot off Lavarnway, a perfect shot that was going, she had about 2 feet to the right of Chantel Carna on the short side, and that ball was curved that way. Carna, moving to her right, was able to deflect the ball, but it went out of bounds, and it'll give the Eagles, Lady Eagles, a corner kick. And they're going to do it again, this time off Trombley. Lavarnway again. Corner intercepted by Clark, and she clears up into the center where it's picked up by Penfield. And it must be the Eagles. Maybe it wasn't the Eagles. One of the teams that I was doing the other day, I had a difficult time. I thought it was Beekmantown, their uniforms, but this one is, the numbers are much easier to pick up. Desereau out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. And as always, just because I said that Northeastern was dominating early in the contest, the Eagles now, for the last minute or so, have been putting pressure on the Cougar goal. Picked up by Blake. Blake had an outstanding game in the last time out, playing defense to start off and then going on to offense. And a fine pass by LaFountain up for Gooley. Gooley inside out move, but played perfectly by Covey. Covey controls, takes to the outside, and finally clears up and out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Eagles intercept the throw-in. Punched out for Curry. Curry had a couple of nice runs in that tournament game also. Stopped by Burtz, and Burtz up the wing for Gooley. Gooley trying to turn it, does, but it's intercepted by Castine. Eagles still trying to control. Casey gets there, breaks that up. Casey pushes far side. Gooley is there, gives way for Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh wants to get a cross off and does to Gooley, and cleared out by Penfield. LaFountain will get a shot from there, and it's high and wide, and it'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. Out in the center, LaFountain comes across with it, has Dutil on the outside, decides to take the shot over the crossbar. Northeastern substitutions. Brenda Bailey is out. Margie Fay is out. Is into the game, I should say. Bailey and Fay into the game. And on the far side, it looks like Favreau. Christy Favreau into the game for Northeastern. LaFountain passed up through the center, but it's stopped by Penfield and cleared. Now Castine turns it. Fay intercepts up for Favreau. Favreau trying to turn it, but broken up nicely by Covey. Eagles playing aggressive. Northeastern started out with the tip-off, took the ball right down and maintained some field position inside Beekmantown zone for a while. The Eagles have since stepped it up with some aggressive defense and midfield play and are keeping the play pretty much in the middle of the field. Desereau to the far side for Favreau, who just touches into the center. Dutel is there. Rachel Dutel trying to pass through. Taken off the ball, and it's broken up. Tremblay right back.
Get after the ball, Cougars!
Eagles with something to prove after that 4-0 loss the last time out are showing some signs of aggressive play with 31-23 remaining in the first. Desereau broken up by Curry. Desereau gets it back again, takes it to the inside, off for Bailey. Bailey miskicks and it's intercepted. Clark maintains control and passes through for Sample, but it's broken up by Penfield. Favreau on the far side, covered by Covey, who wins this one. Tries to clear out. It's off Fay and out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. Fay trying to turn it, and does, but it's cleared by Penfield again. Fay still trying to muscle through. Passes, gets the pass off the Sample, but broken up. She's covered too closely. Now Desereau switches fields to Dutel. Dutel has Bailey cutting into the corner. Good defensive play and cleared out. Here come the Eagles. Lavarnway still trying to control. Desereau breaks that up, but Lavarnway gets it right back again. Pass up for Curry. Curry wants to cut it through, miss kicks, and slides off the outside of her foot, goes far side where Favreau is there. Favreau still trying to get control of the ball, but can't, and it's taken over by Castine. Cleared by Clark. Penfield gets there, but so does Sample.
Take it back, Rachel!
Dutel going against relation and finally gets the cross off, and it's behind the net, and it'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. The rain coming down now. It's been raining pretty much all day, so that field very, very slick. So the amount of shots that you can put on the goalie, especially low ones that the goalie has to handle, are going to be crucial. As the longer we play in this rain, the worse the field is going to get. Sample can't control the header, misplayed, and it's right across the 18, finally cleared out by Blake. Covey slips, LaFountain gets there but can't get it, and it's Curry rather, and Curry down the wing. This is also a very tough game for the defense. The defense, all their timing has changed in a game like today with this rain. Normally they want to try and there's Fay with the interception. Cuts across through the center, but headed out by Castine and finally cleared. Normally they have their timing down and they know when to commit and when to stay back, but with this rain they've got to be very careful, because one slip, especially if you're Debbie Tremblay or Chesney Penfield, the last one back for either team, one slip and you can send a forward in all alone on your goalie, so they have to be very careful. LaFountain intercepts, misplayed, and Sample takes it into the center. She'll get a shot off. They take her off the ball. She has a left-footed shot, and a beautiful save by Williams. That ball ticketed for the top of the net.
Keep it up there, Cougars!
You're kidding me.
Out of bounds!
Desereau Desiro gets it again and punches up into the center.
Hustle, Brandy.
Relation is there. Off a deflection, Favreau gets it to Sample. Sample again will take a run. Takes the shot from outside and it goes wide. Now Clark gets it to Sample. Sample tries to go back to Clark, but it's broken up. And finally shot by Bowman. Bowman just into the game. And on the far side, Anna Boardman in for Northeastern. Also Gina Brassert is in for Northeastern. And I see Megan Casey in the center to replace Elise LaFountain. And Trish Gooley on the near side to replace Rachel Dutil. Desiro goes over to the far side. Desiro gets it back off deflection and punches in.
Hustle, Brandy.
Sample trying to keep it in. And a nice play, nice hustling play to punch the ball off Penfield to get Northeastern that corner kick with 25:47 remaining in the first. And Northeastern will do it again. Cougars not going to the ball on that corner, and it's easily headed out by the Eagles. Burtz gets there, but off deflection it goes deeper. Now Sample way on the far side. Normally her position is in the center, and she's way on the far side, can't control. And now the Eagles will throw it in again, marching down the field on throw-ins. Handball called, and it'll be Northeastern ball. Off the shoulder into the center. Sample keeps it going to the near side for Gooley. Gooley cuts it right back into the center. Now Casey punches through. Nobody there except Penfield. And Penfield will punch it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. Casey punches through. But Covey is there to punch it out of bounds. It'll be a corner kick for Northeastern. Sample's corner right at the 6, headed up and out. Not quite. Right around just outside the 6-yard line, cleared. Sample gets there first, and it's out of bounds, and it should be a Beekmantown throw-in. Stopped by Bowman, can't control, and the Eagles will do it again.
Come on, Cougars, take it back.
Clark carries into the center. Left foot's a pass through, intended for Sample or Brassard, but Williams comes out to control. Burtz makes a nice move to step up, controls the ball and punches down the wing. Boardman gets there but can't control, and it'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. Burtz with another nice try stepping up but can't control. Now Clark, a long pass near side for Gooley. Gooley catches up to it, pushes it back to Bowman for control, but it's intercepted, and Relations clears. Up the wing for Lavarnway. Desiro desperately trying to catch Lavarnway. Lavarnway still controls on the outside. Trombley gets there, breaks it up nicely over for Desiro, and it's cleared out of bounds. It'll be Northeastern throw-in. Cougar substitutions. Lauren Kavanaugh into the game. Elise LaFountain back in. Margie Fay on the far side. Sample can't control. And Blake comes away with the ball. Now Kavanaugh. A lot of players bunching up. Nobody to pass to. And finally, the Eagles come away with it. Up for McDougal. Broken up. Now Clark. Clancy to the outside. Taken over by Clark and punched through. And offsides, it's called. Gooley must have been just a step offsides, but a pretty play for Northeastern, just a step offsides. 20:41 remaining in the first, still 0-0. And the Eagles, Penfield starts it back up again. In the center, Desiro intercepts. Now Gooley tries to get it to Sample and does. Pass to the outside to Gooley. Gooley trying to keep it going, cuts it back to the inside. It gets through Sample and deflects right to Williams. Burtz again steps up. Fay punches one through. It deflects off the defense, and Williams comes out to control. Kupow broken up, and Northeastern will throw it in. Gooley threw for Dutel just into the game. Shot taken, and Williams is there. A nice shot by Christy Favreau. Over the head of Burtz. Clark is there. Clark turns it nicely, keeps control, finally loses it, but Desiro comes up, taken by Kupow. Kupow tries to go far side, deflects into the center, and Clark chips up over the head of Penfield. A race for the ball. Dutel gets there, but it deflects to the near side. Now Gooley trying to turn it. Picked up by McLean. McLean goes down. Relation is there. Relation up the wing. A nice clear, and Desiro should cut it back and does to LaFountain. LaFountain trying to go far side. Covey is there. Now Clark takes a shot. It'll go wide, and it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Eagles. Fay on the far side. Deeper in the Beekmantown zone, but too far out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. As Calvin said, the player of the game so far is Floyd. All this rain coming from the outer fringes of Hurricane Floyd. A terrible storm that's devastating the East Coast from Florida all the way up through North Carolina. Now Burtz, broken up nicely, deflects to Desiro. Curry and Desiro going at it. Desiro wins that one up the wing for Gooley. She can't control, and Relation clears.
Hustle, Haley. Keep going.
Curry on the outside. Curry tries to cross for Lavarnway, broken up by Trombley, and she makes sure, pushing up for Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh tries to push a pass up through the center for Favreau, but it's taken by Covey. Favreau intercepts, tries to get it back to Dutil, but it deflects, and now Kavanaugh can't get a shot off. Picked up by Castine. Castine clears near side. The ball through Curry, but it'll stay in bounds. Curry broken up by Desiro. Cuts it back to the inside for Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh wants to go outside and does. Gooley needs to let that ball go by her instead of trying to control with a trap. Let it go by you and maybe get a step on the defense. And now Northeastern will do it. Dutil trying to let the ball roll by her to get a run, and Blake will have none of that, and she kicks it out of bounds. Northeastern will throw it in again. Now Gooley trying to turn it out of bounds, and Beekmantown will throw it in. Kavanaugh. Northeastern, 4 players standing within 10 or 12 feet of each other and nobody to pass to. Favreau tries to get it to the outside and does, but Covey is there to stop and clear. Up for Kupow. Kupow on the far side, broken up. And the Eagles kick it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. 15-17 remaining in this first half. Eagles intercept the throw-in, And here they come with a run. Eagles 3-on-1. If they can punch the ball through, they've got a player, Curry, on the near side. It's all by herself and broken up by Burtz. It'll go out of bounds. Burtz not taking any chances, and it'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. Lavarnway tries to cross it, broke off Burtz. This one off Tremblay, and it'll be a corner kick for the Eagles. And the Eagles waste that corner kick, punching it out of bounds behind the net. And it'll be a goal kick for Northeastern. Tremblay, a good ball, good kick right up through the middle. But she actually outkicked her offense and gave Penfield plenty of time to make a decision on what to do with it. Casey is there. A soft pass up for Favreau, who tries to cut it back in the center, intercepted by Penfield. Now Desero. Miskicked by the defense, and Williams comes out to save the day. Bailey on the far side, taken by Burtz, trying to go up the wing, but intercepted, and it'll be a Northeastern throw-in. Sample crosses into the center, nobody there. Penfield off a deflection, it goes to Casey. Now LaFountain tries to kick, it deflects to Relations, who clears. Now Desero and Curry. Curry temporarily wins that one, but Desero gets it. Relation saves it. It looked like it was going to go out of bounds, but it's saved by Relation. Now Lavarnway has some room on the far side. But Clark, excellent play. Lavarnway momentarily had some room in the center and on the far side, trying to get to that point of the field where she can turn it, and Clark would not allow her to turn the ball. Stayed with her step for step until she got an opportunity to turn it to the far side wing. Now LaFountain will get a shot. It's a hard shot, right in the net. Erica LaFountain with the first goal of the game, and it's 1-0 Northeastern. I stand corrected. In my excitement, I said Erica LaFountain. That's Elise LaFountain with the goal from Brandy Sample at the 27:52 mark. And it's 1-0 Northeastern. A fine shot, a fine low shot right into the far corner of the net for LaFountain. And Northeastern with this 1-0 lead. Out of bounds off Casey, and Beekmantown will throw it in. Dio. Intercepted, and LaFountain gets there, punches back for Tremblay, and Tremblay up into the center. Stopped by Blake, and Blake off a deflection. It goes to Clark. Now LaFountain covered by Castine. Castine, or rather LaFountain with a pass to the far side for Sample. If she can get to it, and she does, but Williams comes out to make a beautiful save. Nice play, Tiffany Williams, to come out and cut down the angle and make that save off Brandy Sample. And the rain keeps coming down harder and harder. Temperature dropped 10 or 15 degrees according to Calvin from the JV game to from the start of the JV game to the start of the varsity game, only in a span of about 2 hours. And it really got chilly, so another concern for the players out there, the young ladies playing, is getting chilled, the hypothermia effect, especially the goalies. You got Chantel Carnan standing down in front of Northeastern's goal, and she's not getting an awful lot of workout, and the blood's not pumping, and it's very, very easy for her to get hypothermia standing out in the cold rain like this. Burtz to the far side for Sample. Sample cuts it through for Dutil, broken up, and The Eagles keep it going to Burt's. Trombley with plenty of time and punches it right back through the center, headed by Dutil, and Williams comes out to control the ball. Ball would have been wide, but Williams not taking any chances with Favreau there. Casey and Desereau, Northeastern still bunching up. Burt's to Desereau. She tips it to Casey. Casey, a pass through. Favreau can't catch up, but Penfield is there. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. She slips on the goal kick. Nobody there to take advantage, and the Eagles able to punch it upfield. Northeastern won't let that happen again. I'll tell you what, in this weather, a slip right before when you plant your foot and you try and come through for the kick, if your foot slips, you're going to top the ball and it's going to go nowhere. Plus, if you're on the ground after the slip, you're not in position to do anything defensively. And if Northeastern can pick up one of those short goal kicks, it can be a sure opportunity on net. So they won't let that happen. I'm sure you'll see at least one, if not two players playing right outside the 18-yard line, waiting for that missed kick.
Take it back, Cougar.
Dio out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Northeastern. 8:10 remaining in the first. 1-0 Northeastern.
Hurry, hurry. Quickly.
Penfield gets there and clears up, but Desereau will intercept and punch it back into the center. Misplayed, and Sample comes away with it. Brandy Sample wants to turn it, and at the last second, Curry, coming up from behind, took enough off the ball where it was not a shot, and it wasn't even a pass, it was just kind of a deflection that was easily cleared by the Eagles. Northeastern substitutions: Brandy Bowman, Gina Brassert, and Anna Boardman into the game for the Lady Cougars.
There you go. Oh.
Eagles intercept, and down the field comes Kupal. Kupal punches through. Burt's is there, and she stops, turns, and clears up to midfield. A nice play by Ashley Burt's. Sample can't control. It's deflected away, but there's Burt's again to punch it in. Northeastern defense again shines in this contest. So far, we were talking the last game, Northeastern has scored, now with this goal tonight, they've scored 12 goals, yes. I had to do that. I had to take my shoe off because I was above 10. They scored 12 goals so far this year and have had no goals scored against them. And Northeastern defense certainly playing as well as they've had in the past. Just great efforts by Desereau, Trombley, Burt's, and Clark. Desereau with a nice tip to the inside and a pass up. A little too far, but it gets by everybody except Dutil. Dutil is there trying to get around Penfield. Dutil cuts it into the center, but Relation is there and she'll clear it back to midfield. Gets by LaFountain, but Clark is there to back her up. And Clark switches fields to the far side. Boardman dumps into the center. And it's misplayed by the Eagles. A header that goes deeper into their own zone. Relation gets there first, surrounded by two Cougars. And Sample comes away with it through the center. And off a deflection, it comes to LaFountain. She'll get another shot. She decides to go far side, but too far out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. And the Cougars will do it again. Coming down to 4:05 remaining in this first. It's 1-0 Northeastern, and the Eagles clear. Burtz is there. She'll try and turn it and punch it right back into play, and she does. This one will go out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Beekmantown. Cougars in control with 1 goal and possession, coming down to 3:15 remaining in the first. And as I said, the longer we play, the longer this rain pours down on top of us, the harder it's going to be for both teams. Their footing, their kicks, mistakes are going to be real popular out there, especially for the defense. A forward makes a mistake, or even a midfielder makes a mistake, and it's not so glaring. But when a defenseman makes a mistake, it sticks out. Corner is headed down by Blake. Into the center, Tremblay is there. Headed by Sample, just outside the 6, and Relation clears. Lady Cougars trying desperately to keep the ball down, and the Eagles trying just as hard to get it out, and it finally goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Beekmantown. Northeastern players guilty again of bunching up. Too many on this near side. Nobody to pass to. That could have been a handball, but inadvertent. Desiree over for LaFountain, too far. And finally Desiree with a long shot that should go out of bounds, and does. And with 1:42 remaining in the first, it'll be a goal kick for the Eagles.
Keep it up here, Cougar.
Sample on the far side. That last pass from Boardman, who made a nice play to control the ball and punch it outside for Sample. Desiree steps up, punches for Bowman. Bowman, lots of room on the wing. Defender falls down and she crosses, but it's deflected out. And it deflects right to Williams. Under a minute now, 53 seconds in the first. Burt steps up nicely again. And the pass gets through Dutel and comes near side for Brassard. Close play. Williams goes down. Sample trying to go over, but Northeastern players unable to take advantage of Williams laying prone at the 6. With 9 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as the buzzer sounds, the first half comes to an end. LaFountain from Sample at the 27, I think it was 27:52 mark. And that's the only score. We'll be back for the start of the second half.
Come on, Cougars, let's open this up.
Mike Fay had to leave for what we'll call a medical emergency. Hopefully he'll be able to come back before the second half is over with. Ashley Walter, who didn't play the first half of the contest, is going to have the freshest legs out there.
Go, Amanda.
And she's the one that scored 4 goals the first time these clubs met. Northeastern and Beekmantown.
On, Cougar.
CBAC varsity girls soccer here on Hometown Cable. Tremblay will take this boot. Clark stops it. Desrow is there, but the Eagles have control. You can tell by the angle that rain is coming down from the north, going from a left to right direction diagonally. So the players probably prefer running to the right side of our screen. It's going to be harder to run toward this way because they're running into the rain. A close game at this point. 1-0 Northeastern. As Mike said, thus far, through 4.5 games, including the 2 tournament games, Northeastern has scored 12 times and not allowed a goal. Not sure what the situation is for Beekmantown. I know they lost 4-0 to the Cougars, but I think they beat Westport in their playoff game.
Take a shot! Let's go, Haley!
Light throw into Dutill. Don't have a Beekmantown roster in front of us, so we can't do much with the Eagles, unfortunately. This is Sample carrying it in to Dutill, and Williams makes the stop. Release the Fountain with a shoot for the corner. And the Fountain make that Williams. Didn't get a hand on it. It's going to be a goal kick. We missed the first minute of the game. As Mike said, the temperature dropped 10 or more degrees during the JV game. And with the cold rain coming down, I needed to go get a warmer coat. So between games, between the JV game and the varsity game, I lit out of here, and by the time I was able to get back and get set up here, we were a minute into this game. Rain seems to be coming down a little bit harder right now. Dutill shoots. Player down for the Eagles. That might be relation. Looks like blonde hair, defender. Relation is down for the Eagles. To give you an idea how strong the wind has been, you can see that umbrella. It's catching rather than deflecting the rain. It's been blown inside out. Bringing more umbrellas. So I don't know if she's able to move. Now she's up. Like Gordy Devins and Josie Gilroy, along with John McCarthy. Red kick.
Come on, Cougars!
Headed by Burtz.
Push it up!
Kavanaugh.
Go on!
Over to Walter. Hard to recognize some of these players with the rain-soaked hair. Now Burtz will throw it in.
Come on, Cougar!
Back it up a little bit. Back it up a little bit. Yeah, it's the old I thought you were talking to the ball boy story.
Come on, man. Push it up, police!
Curry hustling and battling with hooks. Burtz bats it off LaFountain. Cardin's forced to make the stop. Here comes Walter. There's a shot, just wide. That looks a lot like a very wet Mike Fay. Enfield will take the goal kick.
That's up.
Burtz will take the throw in. The Cougars make substitutions. Ball comes to LaFountain. Punches it to Williams.
He's throwing them in there, Lee. Go get it.
The next voice we'll hear will be that of the voice of Cougars soccer, Mike Fay.
Take a shot.
Stopped by Williams. Got a big rain drop in our lens here. We'll have to clear that out next time they substitute.
Well, I'm back.
Come on, Cougars.
Indisposed for a short time now with 30-12-11 remaining in the second half. It's still 1-0 Northeastern. And Lady Cougars putting on a lot of pressure. Desero. And it should, I thought it was going to stay in bounds, but out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. Wind blowing from our left to our right. So the Eagles with advantage, a little bit of an advantage with the wind.
Let's go, Lee. Let's go, girls.
Now Walter. That should be and is a handball. A little self-defense on the part of Erica Covey. And Tremblay from here wants to try and go far post. And it's a low shot. Williams comes out, and that's the way to do it. With this slick ball, a low shot like that, if Williams just misplays it just for a split second, that'll give Northeastern forwards an opportunity to punch it in the back of the net. Fay can't control, and it's cleared out by Covey. Now Tremblay comes near side, intercepted by Clancy. Now Burtz is there to try and break that up. It goes down the wing, out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for Northeastern.
Run through the ball, please.
I could take that shot if you say.
Down the wing for Walter. Walter. Nice ball for Sample. Sample, if she can just hesitate a second and wait for somebody to come in. A nice play. I think that was Dutil. Or no, Gooley from the far side, just trying to punch it back to Walter, but it was beyond her, and then Faye finally took the shot that was wide. In the center, stopped by LaFountain, taken up by LaVarnway, and now Bailey comes to Faye. Faye chips inside the 18. Walter tries to get there and tries to turn it, but it goes behind the net. And it'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. Short, headed right back in by Sample, and this will go out of bounds, and the Eagles will do it again. Penfield again, this time lost it a little higher. Deflects from LaFountain to Bailey and chips in for Walter. Walter with an opportunity, but before she could get the shot off, the relation is there to clear. Now Burtz, Ashley Burtz again having a great night. And you could see it again right there. She just, tenacious, will not allow the Eagles to go down the wing. LaVarnway and Burtz. Burtz, it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Northeastern. And Bailey.
Keep it going this way, Cougars!
Gets by Castine, and now Walter. Walter to the outside. Has some room to maneuver. Has Sample on the inside. Through pass just off the mark, and Blake got back to break that up. And it's out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for the Lady Eagles. 25-23 remaining in the second. 1-0 Northeastern.
Come on, Cougars!
Northeastern substitutions.
Keep it in the wing.
Rachel Dutil back in. Anna Boardman into the game. Looks like Brandy Bowman on the far side. And Christy Favreau. For the charge, and it'll be a Beekmantown ball off the direct kick. A good ball down the wing. Trombley should get there first, does, and clears. Now the Eagles come right back again. LaFam broken up. Now Blake in the center, too far away from her, and Desiro's there to clear her. Gets by Penfield, taken up by Dutil. We got an offsides. If she passes it, they got back on sides. A nice play to get back on sides, but in doing so, they lose the momentum. And Penfield clears up on the far side. Bowman heels back nicely for Desiro and then gets it right back again. Bowman down the wing for Favreau, and Favreau called for offsides. Now Katie Relation back into the game. Calvin tells me that in my absence she was shaken up and taken off the field. Good to see her back and that the injury is not serious. Legal throw maybe, or no? No, the sub wasn't off again. Now we'll do it. We'll do the throw over again. Favreau can't catch up to it, and Penfield clears onto the far side for Beekmantown. Lady Cougars would surely love to put one in to get a 2-goal lead. One goal, even though they've been playing very well, one goal is just not enough when you're playing against Beekmantown, especially in this weather. Any mistakes at all can cost you dearly. Goes to Dutil. Dutil has Boardman on the outside. Boardman turns and shoots, and Williams with the stop. And this could be dangerous. And there's the mistake I was talking about. Here come the Eagles. And Trombley just gets back in time. Jamie Kupo had a momentary step on Trombley, but Trombley able with those that long stride of hers to get back and take Coop out to the outside and gain control of the ball. That was that mistake I was talking about. If Coop out can maintain that step, it's a 1-1 game. Out of bounds, throw in for Beekmantown.
Come on, Cougars, let's go! Take it back! Come on, man! Hey! Come on, hey!
Walter breaks that up, and Boardman down the wing for Dutel. Dutel has Favreau in the center. Dutel, nice play to get around the defense. She gets the shot off, and it's just outside of the post. Just wide, and it'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. Burtz stops it but can't control it, but with that speed she's able to cut back. LaFamme comes away with the ball, has a wide open wing, decides to go in through the center. Not a good play. Not a good play. She had all that room down the wing, and if she keeps it on the wing, she stretches out Northeastern's defense. But as we've said 100 million times, maybe not quite 100 million, 99 million anyway, it's an easy game from up here. Clark punches up in the center for Boardman. Boardman keeps it going. A through pass for Walter, but Penfield is there to clear, and it'll be Northeastern throw-in.
Go Cougars!
Burtz throw-in, picked up by Fay off a deflection. Down the wing for Walter, off her heel and out of bounds. Fay tries a pass through and gets it to Walter. Walter to Sample. Sample cuts it across the 18, looking for a place to shoot. Goes outside for Dutel. Off a deflection, Dutel turns it just across the goal mouth and over top of the crossbar, and it'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. But that ball was just maybe 6 inches too high, a little bit lower, and that's a goal for Rachel Dutel. Eagles in the center, and it's a long ball. Trombley should get there first, does, and clears back into Beekmantown zone. Walter still on the outside. Covey knocks it out of bounds, and it'll be a throw-in for the Eagles. Casey from Burtz. Casey trying to turn it, does, gets it right back from Fay. Casey, a through pass for Sample, broken up by Blake. Fay gets there, punches deeper into the center, but right to Relations. Clark intercepts, she'll get a shot just outside the 18, just wide. A fine attempt by Amanda Clark. The Lady Cougars knocking on the door. They want a goal, and they're trying their best, and they've come inches from scoring. Here comes Casey. Fay with the shot, and it just goes by Relation. That may have touched her for a corner kick, but the ref says no, it'll be a goal kick.
Go Cougars!
Headed right back by Sample. Relation is there and has to, out of desperation, come near side with the ball. Taken by Walter. Walter has Fay back for support, gets it to her. Fay trying to cross and does. But Relation is there. It deflects off Relation right to, in fact, right between Dutel and Sample, who both had an opportunity to take the shot. I don't know which one actually took it, but it went wide. But a fine attempt, and there's the mistake that I was talking about. We've seen a few times with the defense, the ball just kind of skidding off their chest or off their thigh because of it's wet. And that's what happened to Relation. Deflects to Casey. Casey tries to punch a little pass through, but it's intercepted by Blake. And this one comes straight through. Offense unable to plant their foot and turn quick enough, and the ball scooting right by them. Now to the outside for Fay. Fay cuts back, takes a shot, far post. Williams comes out, and Sample right there. Sample right there. That ball is just a little bit shorter, and Sample is able to head the ball or strike the ball past Williams. Northeastern with some fine attempts here in this second half. Pressing for a goal. They want that insurance goal. Right now with a 1-0 lead, they can't really breathe very easy. Beekmantown quite capable of coming back and putting a goal in to tie it up. And then all this 40, 50 minutes of play is for nothing with a tie. So Northeastern purely would love to get that go-ahead goal, or rather the insurance goal, to give them a little more breathing room. And they're with 14:40 remaining in the second, deep in Northeastern zone. Beekmantown knocking on the door. That should have been, or possibly could have been, a handball, but it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Northeastern.
Watch the ball, White! Sideways!
Trombley out into the center. Blake eventually comes away with the ball, trying to go deep, and does to the far side. Liesl Fountain back in the game for Northeastern. Also, Gina Brassard on the far side into the game for Northeastern.
Go out of there, Cougar! Step out of there!
Fountain, nice job to control and push the ball past Penfield. We got a foot race. Covey should get there first, and does, and clears to the far side. Now Kavanaugh, now Relation. Up for Dio. She can't control it, goes out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Northeastern. Deflects into the center. Bailey into the game for Northeastern. Also Bowman. Bowman gets there, deflects it high in the air, and punched in by Devins. Cleared out by Trombley. Up for Walter. Walter with Sample streaking to the corner. Sample gets there. Further down into the corner for Walter. Walter trying to cut it to the outside. Covey goes down. Walter comes away with the ball. She'll get across from there, and does to the Fountain, but she can't control. And it's cleared out by Relation. Now Desereau in position to take a shot from the far side, and does, and it goes wide. It'll be a goal kick for the Eagles. Far side, nobody can control, out of bounds. It'll be Northeastern throw and Beekmantown throw in. Castine's there but can't control, and finally dumped in by Dio for Curry. Curry on the far side. Desereau gets there, double teamed, and the ball goes out of bounds. It should be a throw in for Northeastern, and is. 11-11 remaining. Bailey gets the throw in, just tips up for Desereau, who punches up for Brassard. Brassard fighting into the center, pushes a pass that's weak. Walter can't get there, and it's cleared by Covey.
Go Haley!
Desereau still controlling. Up the field, stopped by Dio, and she kicks it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Northeastern. And now the Eagles will do it. Teams trading throw-ins at midfield. Kupal on the far side, out of bounds off Desereau, and here they come again. The Eagles trying to maintain control of the ball to get that, trying to get that tying goal. Now Bailey clears up the midfield. If it stays in bounds, Penfield will be forced to make the play, and she does, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a throw in for Northeastern. If the Lady Cougars can get it in quickly, down the wing quickly. Brassard deflects to Sample. Sample to the outside. Cuts it back to the 18. The Fountain is there. Bowman is there, but can't get the shot off. It bounces over her head. Now Walter. Walter crosses.
Who's there?
Broken up by Penfield. Sample gets there, but, or rather, Blake breaks it up and finally clears out. Up the wing by Devins and out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Northeastern. We're under 10 minutes, down to 9:10 remaining in the second half. It's 1-0 Northeastern. Burtz to Sample.
Move it up.
Broken up. And finally out of bounds, and it'll be a throw in for Northeastern.
Okay, let's go, Cougars.
To Walter. Walter switches fields for Brassert. Has Bailey coming in on the outside. Bailey trying to get the shot off. And she does, but it deflects and out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for Beekmantown. Cougars in the driver's seat now with 8:12 remaining. Any direct kicks or throw-ins, they can take the time. You take a couple of seconds off the clock on each one. Can be important late in the game. Lady Eagles deflect into the center. Covey broken up. Ball goes far side if it stays in bounds. Eagles still trying to cross the ball, and it finally goes out of bounds, and it'll be a goal kick for Northeastern. Trombley high up into the wind.
Come on, Cougars!
Eagles can't control. Finally, Blake takes it to the far side. Bailey beats her to it and pushes up the wing for Dutil. Dutil trying to get by Relation. Relation's with her step by step, but Dutil gets a step on her. Cuts it back into the center for Sample. Sample with a left foot shot. That's just wide.
Good hustle.
Flex right to Sample. Sample gives way for LaFountain. Broken up. Bowman gets there but can't control. Now Lavarnway. Or not Lavarnway, that is Kupal for Beekmantown. Out of bounds, and Burtz will throw in. Burtz to Walter, deflected by Blake and cleared. But Walter is there to deflect it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Beekmantown. 6 minutes. 6 minutes remaining in the second half, and the rain has started again. LaFountain gets the shot off. Would have been wide, but Williams not taking any chances. Bailey stops it nicely, deflects it to LaFountain. LaFountain goes outside for Dutil. Dutil she let it get too far away from her, and Lations punched it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Northeastern. As the rain comes down harder, I don't think there's a person here, player, coach, ref, or fan, that wants to see us go into overtime with all this rain and nasty weather. But the Eagles are going to try and do just that as they streak up the far side. Lavarnway. And it's off Desereau, and it'll go out of bounds, and it should be a throw-in for Beekmantown.
Go Cougars, clear it out of there!
Eagles still trying to control on the far side. Blake crosses. Cleared out by Clark to the far side, and then Bailey keeps it going down through the center for Sample. Sample cuts it back to the inside. If she can get by Relation, she does, but the ball too far in front of her, and Penfield there to clear. Right up off the counterattack, here come the Eagles. Trombley back and takes it to the far side. Lavarnway pushing to try and get to the ball, but can't. And off a deflection, here come the Eagles again. Desereau takes it to the outside. Northeastern playing great defense, just great defense.
Take it back, Cougars!
Bowman punches up for Sample. Sample. She needs to get by one. She does. She puts it through for Walter. Covey gets there, but Walter gets by her, but deflects to the outside.
Let's go.
A touch pass for Sample. Sample right back to Walter. Walter takes the shot. It's off Williams, and it's in the net. No, yes, it is. No, it's not. It rolled right across the goal mouth. Northeastern came just that close to scoring a goal on a fine play. And here come the Eagles off the mistake. Kupow and Trombley, just a great defensive play. She made the mistake, the ball got by her. Kupow taking off down the field. And Trombley, again with that long stride, catches up to her and takes the ball to the outside with 2:40 remaining. After Northeastern almost takes a two-goal lead, with the ball rolling right across the goal line.
Let's go, Ash.
The Eagles come down and are just that close to getting a shot off. Although the Eagles have played well here late in the second half, they still have not had any shots on Cardan.
Come on, Cougar.
They're getting better field position. They're playing well on the corners and at the 18, but they're still not getting any shots off. The tenacious Northeastern defense not allowing them to get any shots on their goalie. Under 2 minutes, and this is not the time we wanted one of those. But I don't think the ball made it outside the 18, so they're going to re-kick. The ball has to come outside the 18-yard line before the opposition can touch it. Actually, I believe it has to come out beyond the 18 before anybody can touch it.
Come on, Gabby, get it out of there.
And this time, off a little slip, LaFountain takes it to the near side. LaFountain wants to go up the wing, and she does for Walter. Cut a little bit into the center, and Penfield's there to break it up. Casey with a nice move to run around Penfield to get the ball back for Northeastern, and it's chipped to the 18. Williams gets there, so does Walter. Finally, Dutel with a wide open net, can't get the shot off, and Relation clears to the far side. Under a minute, 52 seconds. And here come the Eagles again. Lavarne way, Northeastern better hustle back. And they are. Look at that defense. Perfect position, hustling back together. And Trombley calmly takes the ball to the outside, has plenty of room, decides to carry it a little bit, and up the wing for Kavanaugh. Relation is there to break it up, but Kavanaugh keeps it alive. Now Dutil. Dutil goes down, no call, and the Eagles take control down to 17 seconds. And if Northeastern can hold on for 14 more seconds, they'll have their 5th consecutive shutout. 8, 7, 6, and this is it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Northeastern is undefeated in CVAC, undefeated on the season, and unscored upon their 5th consecutive shutout. Not very much in the recap area. The only goal scored at the 27:52 mark of the first half. LaFountain from Sample, a fine shot from Elise LaFountain, low and to the far corner of the net. And that was the only goal of the game, a game that was pretty well dominated by Northeastern. The Eagles coming back, having some good field position and tenacious play, but unable to get any shots past the Northeastern defense onto the Cougar goalie, Chantel Carnell. Great night for Northeastern. Again, a great defensive play. We've seen this over and over again. The combinations of Trombley, Burtz, Clark, and Desereau just playing a great game in defense for Northeastern. Well, that's the way it was the 16th day of September 1999 at Northeastern Clinton Central School in beautiful downtown Champlain. Lady Cougars won, Lady Eagles nothing. Thanks for watching Hometown Cable.